Oh, what's up, guys? This is Biz, and welcome back to Ranking Every DBP, a series where I play every limit-removing DBP project and then rank them because tier list videos generate obscene amounts of ad revenue, and everybody knows that. Today we are looking at part 2 of DBP02. Circle of Caina, the second entry in the then burgeoning DBP series, a frosty little map set that was released back in 2018, which was apparently inspired by some kind of old deathmatch wad, and this project was led by 40 ounce. So yeah, let's get right into it. We should be able to finish it up today. This is map 6, and I should actually find out who made this map. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I didn't have this pulled up. This is Cold Shoulder, map 6 by 40 ounce. Okay, I think it's cool that you can kind of see the future areas and even pistol down some chain gunners from, I guess, relative safety over here. Am I hitting this guy? Can't tell. Jesus Christ. It took forever to kill. I think that's neat, neatish. Now, I have played this map set before. It's been a little while, but I do have some memories of these maps, and like, I know a bit about what's coming up next in them. Although it has been a little while, so I may not remember everything. Gotta like that. These people say these early DBP map sets are pretty spicy difficulty-wise, whereas some of the later ones have become easier and easier. I guess that's a fair criticism. Sort of feel like they've become more focused on the player having a good time in the maps. Guess let's shotgun these guys down. I think there's a secret right here. Some of the newer sets, though, I feel like we're pushing a little bit back with some more difficult maps. Personally, I think it makes total sense to have like easier maps, but then you don't want the whole set to be easy all the way through, right? I don't think I've ever really played a game where it was just always the same level of difficulty all the way through. I think it's kind of expected that as you progress and get better at a game, then the difficulty does increase. I think I can shoot these guys from here. Well, the question is that what I really want to do? Seems to be working. So generally you'll have like easy levels at the start, and then, oops, shit. Well, there went that supercharge. And then towards the end, as the players like gotten used to the set, maybe used to the textures and the things that are happening, then you hit them with some harder maps. Maybe we can get some infighting here. I don't know. This looks a little dangerous, actually. I need some of this HP up here. I'm not sure if there's any armor in this map. I kind of remember that there isn't. It's kind of big, wide open map with very little cover here. It's kind of a weird switch. Probably very easy for the player to miss that. Oh, absolute dick. Hey, go back. Go back. Jesus. Where'd all these enemies come from? Oh, I think it was the switch I hit. Never mind. Oh! Snipers. I haven't saved. Damn it. Gotta do that again. Well, that sucks. Come here. There we go. Alright, there's one more chain gunner to take care of. Just gotta remember that. Bro, chill. Chill out, man. Yeah, nice. I think that's a good trap. This part, a little bit grindy. Let's be honest. This cave isn't much to look at. The lighting is a little flat in here, but I think the texture use is pretty good. There's like 3 or 4 different textures being used. There we go. I think we ought to kill this guy. Oh, I went right into it. Cheese and rice. I think let's jump down. We'll have a little more cover from the snipers over here. We don't let these guys screw us up quite so much with the archvile that comes later. I totally spaced on him. Okay. Nice frozen waterfall. I think we can hide here. We're pretty safe. Can kill these guys. Oh! Oh! Yeah, that was pretty safe. Okay, there's a teleporter here. Out. Damn it, still walked into that. No, I missed the jump. Yeah, this section is slightly annoying to kind of make your way around. Okay, fine. Guess this is probably the best spot to deal with this guy. Oh, he didn't. Oh my god, I haven't saved. Alright, let's drop the save now. This is getting ridiculous. There's lots of cells. I should probably just be using those. Out. Boy, that sounded really weird. That sounded like a ton of imps dying. Let's open that. There's some cells here. I need those health packs. I can't quite hit him from there. Yeah, these snipers really make this a tough little area here. Damn it. Okay, let's proceed with the map. What is that? There's like some shit up on the wall there. Kind of interesting. These guys you have to shoot now or else you kind of miss them. And you can totally miss these boxes of rockets if you don't quite make this jump. This is a fun little trap here. Revs on ice. Oop. Okay, nice. That's way easier than I remember when I first played this map set. This is just kind of an area with a bunch of pinkies. But I like the idea, just like little rooms kind of with cracks in them where the light pours through. And this is actually the exit. You get a shit ton of rockets here. Now I asked, somewhere I asked 40 ounce about this particular room and like why there was a ton of rockets here, if it was for continuous players, and he said no, that this section was actually cut from a different map. I think the next map even maybe, and just stuck here. So this like exit area was actually supposed to be part of the next map, I believe, is what he told me. Which I think makes sense. It's a pretty fun map. Short, which is nice, but that big open area is kind of tricky. Alright, we got some flavor text that probably should have been stripped out, but that's okay. Alright, so this is map 7, below 0 by 40 ounce. Some kind of weird thing going on here with the... Look at this. What am I playing in? This is an OpenGL. Something weird happening here, but it is cool that you can look out and see the next area. And you know it's going to be a fun map when you get all this shit right at the start. Alright, let's save. Here we go. This is just like a big kind of slaughter arena. You really just want to kill all the... You know what? Actually, I can maybe save these guys. When I did this on UV Fast, you definitely don't want to be killing the skeletons or anything. Or, I mean, you don't want to keep the skeletons alive, because they're very, very dangerous. But I think like this, we should be okay. So let's just try to keep everything alive. When you hit this switch, big old, shit. Big old infight party going on. I think you probably want to run here with the plasma, although we don't want to use too many cells. But we do want to clear some of this shit off, especially the pinkies. And I think we're probably pretty good here. I think we can use... Ace. Oh. Oh my god. Thing got right in my face. I think we ought to just hang out here for a bit and kill these enemies. It's kind of what I did in the UV fast demo. Should work here, I hope. Maybe we ought to switch to plasma though. Or maybe not. Let's work our way out now. There are a bunch of switches here to hit. I think there's like 2 or 3 of them. Let's go ahead and hit those. Whatever you do, do not accidentally grab that soul sphere. I think that's almost all the health that's left in the map. And we should be pretty good as long as we don't get blocked here. And then you just kind of circle strafe around the outside and kill shit. That's pretty much how the rest of the map goes. It is a little tedious, I gotta admit. And this map does have a bit of health and ammo problem. A bit of a health and ammo problem. So we do want to be a little bit conservative with our rockets and cells, and especially the like power-ups, the health power-ups. I think we just take out these. We got a big rev ball behind us. Should be able to crash it on this guy though. Let's see if we get a fat kill here. Not quite. I think we've almost got all of the revs. Oh, where did that come from? I think that's the last guy. You definitely don't want to come up here. I don't know what I'm doing. Wish I could kill that idiot. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, you don't want to go up in the middle because of the cacos. They're really... Oh, we're out of rockets already. They're really good at locking you up in there. And now, unfortunately, we have to clean up all of these Hell Knights. Might as well grab some health. Yeah, at this point you kind of want to save some rockets. Maybe we should be using some cells. I do think we get some more cells towards the end of the map. Let me just double check here. It's been a while since I've played this particular map. Yeah, we got a lot of cells there. But you definitely want to save rockets now. The more rockets you have at the end, the better. Excuse me. Okay, I think we got pretty much all the big boys here. There's some really annoying imps up here that are easy to forget about. Yeah, I definitely wish, oops, no, I want to save those. There were crushers or something here to help deal with all these guys. Because, yeah, this is a little rough. Just because it's pretty slow. Okay, let's grab all the goodies. More rockets are always nice. Ooh, nice. Good, saved a good amount of rockets here. The more rockets you have for the final fight of this map, the better. Okay, grab that, grab that. Yep. Yep, I think maybe there's one more thing of rockets I missed. I think we'll just chain gun this guy down. Yep. Okay, one last lowly little imp. And I think that should be everything. Now's when you grab this item. You're gonna need it for the last area. Yeah, and I think we got everybody. But we'll drop a save here just in case. Okay, this final area, a little tricky. My strategy is just to come up here and camp on this teleport pad for as long as you can. Except don't move. Alright, let's see. Let's try this again. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, so a cyber demon basically teleports in there. And you play a little game of dodge the cyber, dodge the Hell Knights. And you want to just be careful that you don't get too cramped or trapped in there. There's a switch in one of these little glowy rooms right there where you can actually lower the bars to the exit, but I actually find the exit pretty good at saving you from rockets and stuff. And now we spend all our rockets here. And then we just loop to the other side. And it's pretty much finished off. Now this area was pretty tricky with fast monsters. Kinda had to develop like a Z pattern to dodge. But yeah, the problem with this arena is there's no ammo here and almost no health. So you can spend way too much in the first area and then run out of ammo here. Which I've definitely done before. Luckily this time we saved plenty of ammo. And we had enough to kill everything, so... Yeah, you can definitely kind of tell that maybe that teleport at the end of the last map was supposed to go for this map, and then you would have had a whole bunch of rocket ammo, but it works out. It's a good speed map. I think he said this was a speed map, 40 ounce did, but it's fun, but it does kind of drag on a little bit, so it loses a few points in my book for that. And this is the final map of the set. Hot Action in Cold Igloos by Joe Ilya. You gotta love that he gives you the BFG right away. I kind of went the wrong way here, but that's okay. I'm gonna watch out for these arch files. This is like a big slaughtery type map here. I think we want to get down in here as fast as we can. Come down here and pick up some rocket ammo. There is like one pain elemental in the group of these cacos, so we want to deal with that quickly. Here we go. I guess we can grab this. Not gonna matter. Here we go. Oh, really? You fuck. His tracers did like no damage to him. Unbelievable. Oh, damn it. Give me a minute. This starts a little tricky, and we're playing kind of aggressive here. Let's grab the health. Okay, now we're better. I think I'll drop a quick save here. Come down here, grab the rockets. Rockets should get everything infighting. There's more rockets back here. We're gonna need these. Oh, this is very fortuitous. Look at that. Love it. Yeah, shotgunners. Okay, let's top up on some more health. And we just want to get back up here. And if you can make it up here, you'll be doing pretty good. Let's grab these. That should have been pretty juicy. Let's grab this and this. Yeah, that worked out good. It's a tricky start, but it's pretty fun. Okay, nice. The only issue I really have with this part of the map is the cacos can fly pretty freaking far out there. You can see there's like one corpse. They go pushed all the way out to the edge of the map. So sometimes you can shoot them and they just go way, 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 way out there. And it takes forever for them to fly back. So that is a little bit of a downer with this map. Now let's see. There's a secret here. I think it's through the waterfall. Yeah, there we go. And we got a nice little Joe Ilya snowman. Oh, man, how'd this guy get over here? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Where'd that guy come from? Okay. First part of the map done. We should probably... Son of a... Should probably grab the ammo here while we're here, because we're not really coming back. And there is a cell pack right there. This part's a little tricky. Okay, very nice. There's a couple cacos right here. So let's kill them. Again, you know, this is like the example of a guy floating off into the middle of nowhere. So when you hit them, they just go and go and go. We got a bit of platforming here above damaging floors. But it's a pretty cool idea. Haven't really seen much of this so far in the WAD, so... Want to go this way first because we get some nice goodies here. I think a backpack and a mega armor. Totally worth it. Use one BFG there. Otherwise, it can get pretty dicey here with the skeleton and the pinkies. I think maybe I'm supposed to jump down to that. There we go. This is such a cool MIDI. I like it a lot. These areas, these big open areas with a ton of snipers are definitely way easier just on UV instead of fast monsters. Let's drop a save here. This part's a little tricky. You can kind of get flung off of this snow pile. And I like to use just a couple of BFG blasts there because there are a bunch of lost souls here. I can attack from behind. And I wonder if there's something down in this little cubby. I've never been down here. Oh, it's not even a monster closet. It's just those enemies were down on the floor. I see. Okay, we're just making our way around. Let's see. I think I'll use BFG here. Oh, jeez. Rough. Oh! I kind of screwed up there. So, at a certain point here, you move forward far enough and a archvile spawns behind you. Let's see, where is that? Maybe it's here? Yeah. Oh my god, please hit something. Oh, just barely. Alright, now's a good time to circle back around, I think. Oh! Dicks. Oh, damn it. I was looking right at it. Okay. And up we go. More pinkies or specters. This part is a little tricky because there's some cacos here that can like fly away. So you want to make sure that doesn't happen. Worth maybe spending some BFG there. Really? Can't believe that guy didn't die. Okay. Couple med kits here. Joe's doing a pretty good job of balancing health and ammo on this map, I think. Ow, jeez. Take that one right in the face. Better grab this. Just be careful. Okay, really nice big climb here up to the top. I don't think you can proceed though until you come down here and I think jump off here to get the switch. This part's a little annoying. I hate that you have to like go back up the entire mountain. A little bit of a flaw in my book. And an otherwise pretty good map. Okay. And we got us a little final area here. Probably should use this, I guess. Damn it. Well, I thought we had to hit a switch before all the enemies came in, but apparently not. Apparently as soon as you enter. Oh my god. Nah. Okay, should be pretty good now. This is the titular igloos. Nice. This is a little bit weird with these black textures here. I'm not sure. Not sure what Joe was going for. Kind of, in a way, drags this section down a little bit, I think. Aesthetics-wise, I mean, the igloos look good. Maybe a little oddly shaped, but yeah, this little black mid-texture here is... I don't get it. Don't understand what he was going for there. And all we got left is a little cyber demon. He's trapped back here, so he can't really get out. Like he was about to blast me right in the face. And there is a secret way over here. For some reason, I have no idea what possible reason you need that for. And then we've got our little iceberg that says sail away. And that's it. That's DBP02. All the maps. Let's take a look at the rating system. I'll give you my hot takes right off the bat for the WAD. Alright, so what is an S tier DBP? Well, it's a particularly great theme with overwhelmingly great maps, where it's clear everyone made a huge effort and understood what the project needed, and they often, but not always, have one or two outstanding maps that just go above and beyond what was expected to be in the project. Now, I think this map, this theme, is pretty good. It's a pretty good theme. Is it the best theme ever? No, it's kind of a run-of-the-mill wintry theme. So I'm gonna say it's a good DBP theme. There's no like ugly textures or stuff that doesn't make sense texture-wise. So it's definitely a good theme, which would kind of set it into the B tier. As far as the maps, they're not overwhelmingly good. They're solid. So B is going to be a decent theme and decent maps. I'm going to say these are decent maps. There are perhaps one or two maps that maybe drag a little bit. I think 40 ounces slaughtery map. Just not enough ammo. Too many enemies to clean up. But in total, I don't think there's really enough maps that are bad to drag it down from like a B tier DBP with decent maps. And let's see, are there any overwhelmingly like good maps that stand head and shoulders above the rest? Not really. I think this last map is probably the most memorable, and the first map, which isn't a bad way to go. I mean, you do want like if you have a good opening and a good ending, and you kind of bookend the map set with good maps, then that's going to generally leave a good impression with the players. So I'm going to say I think this belongs in B tier, or if not high, C tier. Yeah, I'm going B. I'm going to say this is a B tier map set, but I'll think about it for a bit, and then when we start DBP03, we'll actually put it in the rankings. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time. when we check out DBP03 Forest Swords. Bye-bye.